Hey guys, Jay here. I sent you the thing. I wanted to tell you a story about when I was younger, when I worked at the airport. I already had my license and everything. I was already flying for a long time, and I had most of the older guys up there. Was always who I hung out with. Guys who taught me aerobatics and stuff like that. But we used to go to this restaurant after work every night. Well, they didn't work there, I did, but they just had their hangers and stuff there. But it was an Italian restaurant, and the bottom of it had a bar and a just booths where you go down. And it wasn't, I mean, it was fancy, but it wasn't fancy like the upstairs. The upstairs was a fancy restaurant. So you were able to go down there and get a booth. But anyway, every time I went in there, I ordered the same damn thing, a salad. And the other guys got cheese sticks and stuff like that. But there was this pretty little girl that worked down there. Her name was Kara. And I think she's probably 3 years younger than me. 4 years younger, I don't know. But she used to come in and just slide in the booth right beside me. She said, "Oh, you having the same thing today, Jay?" Yep. Some guys are always on my ass about asking her out. I said, "I'm not asking her out. She's a pretty girl. I'm assuming at that age she had a boyfriend anyway," which I assumed right. But she asked that night if I could stick around. She had a question to ask me. And I said, "Yeah," I said, "I ain't got anywhere to go but home." So they all got done, they all left, and then she come down and asked me if I could give her and her, see, I thought right, give her and her boyfriend a plane ride. That the next day was their first year anniversary. Said, yeah, sure, I don't care. But anyway, she said she didn't get off work till 5. Well, back then it started getting dark around 6:30, 7 o'clock, which was no big deal. I can fly at night. But told her, I said, "Well, if you get off here, you better hurry up and get home and get dressed or do what you're going to do." I said, "Because you won't be able to see much." I said, "Just a bunch of lights." And she said, "Well, we wanted to do that, and then after that, go out to dinner." So I figured Jolly Jay's big brain went on. Although she was a cute girl, and she was nice to me, and I was nice to her, I told her, I said, "How about we just leave the airport, and I'll fly you to Latrobe." And she said, "What's at Latrobe?" I said, "Blue Angel's Restaurant." I said, "You can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You get to go for your plane ride, and you get to go out for dinner." And she said, "You can do that?" And I said, "Yeah, I can do it." So I told her, I said, "I'll be at the airport tomorrow. I'll wait there for you." And so I said, "When you show up," I said, "I'll have the plane ready. I'll just fly you to Latrobe." I said, "Then you just can eat, do whatever." She said, "Well, you can eat with us." I said, No, it's fine." I said, "I'll sit at the bar and drink pop and watch TV." So here, they showed up to the airport. And here it was a guy I knew from high school. It was always a jackass to me. He was a jock. He said, me, I didn't have time for football, baseball, anything like that. I got on up to work, I had to go to work. And, but like I said, they always stay in their own little clique and whatever, but I'd say hi to him. He was in a couple class with me. He looked down on you like you're a dirt bag or something, but anyway, it ended up being him. So I just got this evil smile on my face. "Hey Johnny, how you doing?" I did. He recognized me. He said, "Hey, is the pilot coming?" I said, "I am the pilot." I said, "You got two choices. You ride up front or you ride in the back. One of you can ride up front and the other one has to ride in the back." And she said, "I want to sit up front." So I said, "Well, then you get in the back." So he got in the back of the airplane. He said, "Didn't you have problems with your eyesight in school?" I said, "I still do. I'm blind to one eye. I've been blind on one eye since I was born. Don't worry about it." She looked at me. She said, "You never told me that." I said, "Well, you never notice and you never ask." So anyway, I got him fastened in. And it was just starting to get dark. Runway lights were on and everything. And I took off on runway 5, going up along the ridge line, and I had to call control tower for Latrobe. And I just told them I was coming up along the ridge inbound for 2-3, and they said the report mid-left went downwind for 2-3. So I did that, and they said clear to land 2-3, so went and landed, switched to ground, told them I wanted to taxi main terminal, so they told me taxi main terminal, blah, blah, blah. Parked the airplane, went in, sat and waited for them to get done. Finally, they got done. So this time, he wanted to sit up front. So I was like, all right. Called ground, taxied up to 2-3 to take back off to the south. Got up in the air, called tower, told him I'm out of their airspace. Got the plane all trimmed up, and I was there. "You want to fly?" He said, "What?" And I said, "Take it." I said, "Just fly." He said, "I don't know how to fly." And I said, "See that green and white light way up there flashing?" He said, "Yeah." He says, "Way out there." And I said, "How do you know what it is?" I said, "It's the airport. It's like green and white light that flashes out there. Aim for that." I said, "I'm going to sleep." I put my head over to the side. I said, "Wake me up when we get there." I kept my knee against the control, and I felt him yanking on that thing, and I scared the piss out of him a little bit. I told him, I said, "I'm just joking." I said, "Just hold it with one hand." I said, "You get there." I said, "Just aim for that." I said, "You don't have to pull back, push down, anything." I said, "Just aim for that." So when we got back, I told him, I said, "Hey," I said, "before I land," I said, "we're at the buzz runway." And he said, "What's that mean?" I said, "Which means I got to fly over the runway real low." And he said, "For what?" And I said, "Because there's deer that stand in the middle of the runway." I don't mean buzz it like right above the ground. I mean over the tops of deer to steer them or scare them off. But I went over top of that runway about 120 knots. After I dove into it, flew straight down the runway, and I pulled that plane up, give him some negative G's, and I hit the throttle full, pushed it over, give him some, or no, I give him positive G's, then I pushed it over, give him negative G's. They're like screaming, "Man, what are you doing?" I said, "Well, we're able to land now," so I circled back and landed. But yeah, I don't know. For some reason, it felt good to me to have him under my thumb for once, but I guess it was petty of me. But anyway, she stopped. She put her purse out on the tail of the airplane. She wanted to pay me for the airplane. And I said, "I got it. Taken care of." So I got 2 months for free anyway on it. Or 2 hours per month for free. So, anyway, that's my story. Alright, guys, I'm gonna get going. I'll talk to you later. God bless. Love you all. Please like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget that damn likey button. Now, see you on the flip side. Bye-bye.